Hello? Marco? Dude! Okay, it works. I didn't realize until like 2 minutes ago that my mic was not working, and I had no idea why that was messed up. Man, I have just been having so many audio issues. Basically, since OBS updated, it kind of like it kept most of the things audio-wise the same, but made some weird audio things happen. But it looks like you can hear me. I hope. I don't know. We'll find out soon, I guess. But let us switch over to this tab. Let me get some music up here. A little bit. Just a little bit, you know. Hey. Good morning. Good morning. It's been a week, huh? I don't think we saw the week going this way. There we go. That's a little better. So yeah, it's been weird. Wednesday, we were getting thrown API errors from Twitch. I later found out on Twitter that Twitch is doing away with an older set of APIs, I guess, and transitioning, or have transitioned already, to a newer thing and just phasing out the old one. It sounds like the platform that I use to restream through, Mob Crush, may still be using that old API, so they are aware of it and trying to fix it. I just, by default, had Twitch disabled today. I meant to test it again as I was going live to see if I was going to have those issues. I didn't. I meant to. I thought it was going to default back to on. But we will give them the weekend and try streaming on Twitch again on Monday. Excuse me. Yeah, that's where we're at. We also had some audio stuff happening yesterday on main channel. I got onto stream and the desktop audio was duplicated, I was duplicated, and I could hear myself. And there's only 2 tracks in OBS, so that was a real thorn in my side trying to figure out where that was coming from, because everything was set up correctly. It ended up being like a weird third audio track that you could see on a separate program, but wasn't fluctuating like it was moving. But if you muted it, fixed everything. No idea how. No idea what that was. But it looks like maybe even some more signals have been crossed, because I did not change any settings in OBS, and my mic has changed now. So we will see what is happening. It's going to take a lot of brain power to sort through that, because a lot of it is just details. Just details. What is up, Dornellis? Good morning, man. But that brings us to now. You know, it's Friday. It's February 25th, and I woke up feeling aggressively positive, so we're doing a morning show. And it should be good. Today we are going to go to Bhutan. It is just south of Tibet, sandwiched between Tibet and, or Chinese Tibet and India. India is their biggest, bestest friend. And we're going to go over there. It's pretty cool. I have a short little video we're going to watch. I have not tried to jump into Street View. I don't have high hopes for Street View today. Bhutan is very isolated. There is only one international airport in it, and I think it only has one terminal. So, yeah, if we have Street View in Bhutan, I'm gonna be pretty amazed. There may be a few places we can drop in and get some pictures of things if tourists or, you know, locals have set it up for us that way. Pretty interesting place, but as per usual, we gotta start off with stretches. So go ahead and stretch, everybody. Oh! Man, I'm waking up slow today. And as such, we don't really have a craft planned, so sorry to disappoint there. I was planning on doing a slightly deeper dive into Bhutan, but I also didn't want to play too many YouTube videos because, you know, it just feels weird. It feels weird making a YouTube show and playing other YouTube stuff as content. Maybe that's actually par for the course. I have no idea, but we'll see. We'll see. We've got a short, I don't think it's a walking tour, but it is just kind of like a self-shot. I don't think it uses drones or anything like that. About 7 or 8 minute tour of Bhutan. So we'll check it out. I watched the first 30 seconds and it doesn't, like, those drone videos are pretty epic. I couldn't really find anything like that on Bhutan. But there are some cool travel videos out there. Pretty cool. If you enjoyed last week's segment, I know it was a little bit quiet. But you can check out Geography Now has done a video on Bhutan. It is about, you know, 7 or 8 minutes, if I remember correctly. And he does such a good job. He does a really good job on his videos. So find him on YouTube. Just search for Geography Now. And then you can search for either Bhutan or any other place, really. He's done so many places. Ooh. Alright, I think that's more or less upper body stretched. Right, we gotta stand up now and do some leggy stretchies. I'm here for it. Alright. We should do it. Oh, and the pajama pants are back by popular demand. Oh, let's start off by reaching up, you know? And then try your damnedest to touch your toes. If you're like a I'll see that challenge kind of person, try to touch the floor and let's do it. Okay, I found a cat whisker while I was down there, guys. That's like super good luck. I'll set that right on my desk so I don't lose it again. So I guess Friday is gonna be an alright day. So we're gonna grab that knee and pull it up. Yeah. And then other knee, obviously. Whoa! I had to catch myself there with the toe. Alright. Back down just real quick. And then grab this toe and bring it up to the butt. So, we are going out to look at some more apartments today. We went out and looked at apartments yesterday, and we saw like 4 tours of 2 or 3, and maybe drove past 5 total, and only saw one place that we liked. It's way smaller. So, we're gonna head out and do more of that today. That's really what I got planned on my agenda. Oh, we are gonna call stretches complete. Complete. So then we're gonna segue right into some abstract short meditation. It's Friday, so I just want you to breathe easy, you know, slow that breathing down. Really concentrate on the inhale and then holding it for just a second as you kind of visualize some thoughts, and then release it and just kind of picture those thoughts, you know, going out with it. And we're gonna do that. But today, let's see here, it's Friday. I think we just focus on the weekends. You know, are you just gonna sleep this whole time? Are you gonna relax? You got a favorite show you're gonna watch? You're gonna cook some good food? What are you doing this weekend? Let's think about it. Let's pretend it's like 9 p.m. on Friday instead of 9 a.m. All right? Our meditation is just gonna completely ignore that we're at work right now. Some of us. All right, so deep breath. And then hold it for just a second. And then let it out. And then, you guessed it, another deep breath. And then, you know, think about your weekend. Think about your free time, not obligated to do anything, and then let that out. And then follow that exhale up with another giant inhale. And yeah, what are you gonna do? You got any hobbies? You gonna start any new hobbies? How are you gonna spend that time? And then exhale as you wonder about that. And then one last inhale. And as you hold it, just think about how relaxed you already are, and you're just thinking about those things. So exhale again. Hopefully nobody passed out. We held that one for a really long time. Proud of you guys. Proud of you guys. I would say that was more intense than just, you know, like an intro beginner level meditation. We held it for so long. That's probably like upper advanced or something. I don't know. So hopefully I didn't leave you guys in the dust with that intense meditation. Brings us to Moment of Vibrance. And that is a section where we send out vibes to people that need them. You know, are you excited about something? You got something super hyped that you're working on or part of that you're trying to yell from the top of a mountain? Well, this isn't a mountain, but you can certainly yell it here. And we have this awesome Positive Vibes Club book where we write down things like, you know, Juddy Buddy's album is done. And it was almost ready for release. It was maybe gonna come out on Valentine's Day. It dropped on the 21st. It's called Crescendo Ultima Morindo, and it is by the Chattington Street Milk Collective. We're all very excited about that. He's got stickers in here, you know, so Ray made it onto a Rocket League team. It all gets vibes sent to it. We also have a section for, you know, not so exciting things that people are struggling with, just need extra vibes in support of to get through things. So yeah, if you got anything you're struggling with, you don't have to type it in chat. If you want to shoot me a DM and talk about it, I'm happy to do it. I'll put you in the book. I'll send you vibes throughout the week. But that is Moment of Vibrance. I have got some good news that I can't disclose yet, but I'm hoping it comes to fruition in March. I'm gonna say just undisclosed good news, and then I'll know exactly what you're talking about. Undisclosed good news. Hopefully in March. Hell yeah, that's right around the corner, man. I keep thinking March is like a month and a half away, but it's like next week. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's awesome, man. Well, fingers crossed for you that it comes to fruition in March. We've been looking for apartments. You know, not the most exciting thing. Actually pretty stressful. So we went out yesterday and looked at a few, and just can't find anything that we love. And I feel like it's my fault that it's harder this time, because like I don't really have income right now, which makes it very hard to like prove income for leasing companies and stuff. So hoping it goes a little bit smoother than we're anticipating it, but it's kind of all on Jessica right now, and I hate that. But we're going out to look at some places today. We're excited about a couple of them. So a couple of them look really nice. They're in better parts. I say better parts, like she loves this area, and I do too, but there's nothing to do out here. So it's in a more kind of central location. I wouldn't call it downtown, but it is way closer to downtown. So we're gonna go do that. If anybody has any vibes to spare, we're both getting pretty anxious about it. We have to be out of this apartment at the end of next month, so we have like 1 month to get all this signed, sealed, and sent away or whatever. So it's got to come together pretty quick. February's just about done. Yeah, so one place that we found, I kind of hate the way rent is structured here. We went to some places, and the first place we went kind of explained, you know, the longer an apartment sits unrented or vacant, they drop the price, you know, to make it more appealing to get a renter in there and fill that space. So prices fluctuate on a scale based on that. This other place that we went to, the one place that we liked more than the others that we visited, gave us a quote or whatever, but it's got like 4 or 5 weeks out on there, and it's like our quote today will be like $100 more in like 2 weeks because they want us to rent it now and not then or something. So it's like if we waited until we had to move to do that, then we would pay so much more. And it's like, well, this place operates completely different, like opposite than the first place. So it's just, man, rent here and the way that they fluctuate like so fast is insane. So we're really crossing our fingers, man. We'd like to sign like a lease earlier, like if we could sign it today and just have that peace of mind that we're good, we've got a place to go, that'd be awesome. But it seems like a lot of these places are like, you know what, if you're not going to move in for 2 weeks, why don't we hold off on your lease? And then they'll rent that apartment to somebody who can move in faster. And it's kind of shite. So we're a little bit nervous, but we'll need a little bit of vibes for that. But I think one place today that we're going to look at, we both really like. We both really wanted to live here when we initially moved to Colorado, like five or so years ago. So we're going back to look at this place again, and we'll see what happens. We'll see. Pack your bags and come to Brazil. Hell yeah! Yeah, that like 5-star, 4-star hotel. The guy stayed in. The videos you sent me, it was like this double like twin master bedroom in this 4-star hotel is like $25 a night. I was like, well, shit, I could swing that for a couple days. Hey, what's up, Judd? I don't think this is definitely not Bhutan. This is not where we're going. There's no coastal regions in Bhutan. None at all. So this is a really interesting place. Nepal right over here. Bangladesh is like right here, but Bangladesh is like inside India's borders on this side. It's weird. Tibet is like right up here, and there's Bhutan that this is, or Bhutan, that is this tiny little section. Let me set this up for you guys. You can't even see it. What am I doing? I'm just talking and waving my mouse around. You guys are like, this is awesome. Best content on YouTube. Here we go. Use, guys. Huh. That's only like a third of Dornellis's actual names. That package he sent me had his name printed on it, and it was like 3 lines of text, just his name. It's pretty sweet. I've never seen so many names in one place. Master of off-screen content. Yeah, you know, I could don that title. But yeah, all right. So let me go over this again. We have Tibet that's like right here. Nepal's over here, India right below the borders, and then Bangladesh is kind of like also, yeah, you can see it right there. It is very isolated. It's on the southern slopes of the Himalayas, so it is all mountains. And the coolest thing about that is they focus really heavily on hydroelectric power. So they use all of those river streams and stuff to generate electricity. They are supplying that energy to a few different countries, including like 5 areas of India, and they have talks to expand that to Bangladesh as well. So their biggest export is really hydroelectric power. In that front, they do have a lot of other exports other than that, and that might not be their largest export per capita. That may just be their largest like energy source. They operate on a carbon like negative, so every drop of carbon that this country produces, which is isn't a ton, but it's a decent amount, is all absorbed by forests that cover like 70% of the country. So they operate in a carbon negative. They're like one of the few countries that are doing that. It's pretty cool to me. And it's not really anything, you know, they're not doing a ton. Their energy is green energy. And there was like a government mandate that the forests and things need to be protected. There was also a mandate. They are a constitutional monarchy, and they were a monarchy before that, but they'd placed laws to and like Americans would freak out and like storm the Capitol again if they tried to pull this here, but they passed laws to where people had to dress a certain way to preserve Bhutan's culture and heritage. So like if you go into a government building or any kind of respected place, I guess, holy place, you have to be dressed as a man in a certain like orange robe, and then as a female in something else. So there was a group of Bhutanese that didn't jive with that. They didn't jive at all, and they were all exiled. That entire like group of people were like, all right, you know, if you're not gonna dress like a Bhutanese, if you're not gonna talk like a Bhutanese, then you're not a Bhutanese. And they kicked them out, and most of them are still exiles in India, which is fucking crazy. Over fashion. So that's seems a bit extreme, but it's also kind of a, I don't want to say a comical story, but man, when you really put a lot of stock in fashion, you are willing to just I don't know, that it hit me weird. I've never heard of people being like ostracized for not putting on a shirt. But But yeah, there's that. Their currency, I can't pronounce it. I'm sorry. It is it's set up in a way to perfectly mimic the cost of an Indian rupee. And they also take Indian rupees as official currency. They have their own currency, but they're so small that they also accept Indian rupees because they share a border. They're great friends. They have a trade agreement where neither country pays tariffs on the other country's goods. So they've got a good relationship there. Bhutan does have its own troops. I would say it has its own military, but in terms of military presence, it actually relies on India's military. So they use India's military, but I think they probably have like a royal guard or something like that of their own to protect their monarch, something like that. Don't quote me on that part, but I know that they do rely on India's military. I don't know to what degree Bhutan has its own, but it says it does. But they don't, I guess they're not big enough to, like, let's send all of our troops to China, and it's just like a line of 26 men just walking into China, so I think they have to rely on something else like that. Let's try to drop in. Looking for... I'm not really sure where the capital is located in this. Let's go to Thimphu. Oh, nice. Can we actually go here? I thought we were about to see a village. What is happening here? Like a little fair? A little festival? Oh, bro! This is cool! What? What is all that? That's nutty. Can I do that? Can I drop in over there? I don't know if there's actually any street view. This place is very isolated. Oh my god, there is! No way, dude. No way! The massive statue looks awesome. Oh man, did I miss a massive statue? Perhaps I did. Okay, this kind of just looks like... I could drive through that in about an hour here, or from here. Like a developing ski town or something. I don't know. I can't believe there's Street View, dude. I can't believe it. Let's see if we can go to a more interesting area of town. Whoa, what about this? Oh, what about up here? Whoa! Dude, we totally can. I'm gonna drop it right here and then just see what happens. See what happens. It's in the hills for sure. I'll try to go back and find it. Whoa, this guy's just out here. I don't know if I've ever heard this song on this playlist. This guy's got new tricks. This place looks really nice. It looks really serene. It is mainly Buddhist. I don't think I'd covered that at all, but it is mainly Buddhist. Their country has a ton of mineral deposits, and they know about them, and they just refuse to tap them because they believe that the environment should be protected and not exploited. So as a country, they don't harness any of the coal that they're sitting right on top of. Do they have interesting food? That's a great question. I didn't come across anything about cuisine. I would imagine it's very similar to Tibetanese food, with a lot of Indian influence, if not the other way around, like almost Indian food with Tibetanese influence. But that's a great question, man. I should have looked into that. I'd love to visit. So here's an interesting fact. They're open for tourism. They only have one international airport, and I think it only has one terminal. The terminal is beautiful, but not a lot of travel. It's hard to get between here and there in Bhutan, but if you do, there is a $250, I guess that's USD, a day tariff on visitors. So if you're a tourist, and that excludes Indians, Bangladesh people, Bengalis, and Bangladesh people, and Tibetanese people as well. So if you come into there, you got to spend about $250 a day. That covers, though, your like state-sponsored hotel, which looks pretty nice, and like a travel tour guide that'll take you around places. So not a bad gig for what you get, and then it also helps support their education. So it like goes to support schools and stuff. So it covers like all of the right things. I feel like they set up tourism in a really cool way. But this guy should really have mounted his camera on the front of his car so I can see the road. There we go. Oh my god, guy. It is fun kind of snaking down just a little river here. A little windy road. But the Power Corporation. Let's see here. This is cool, man. Oh my god, that's really cool. Everybody look up! Oh my god! That's so cool, dude. That's so cool. Can I... Dang it, there's not like that perfect... Man, where were we? The city looks sweet because it was like all perfect 3D. Yeah, it is just nested in those mountains, man. And like zooming out of it, there's nothing. Like you'd have no idea that city was there if you were just looking at this map from this distance, like space image, you know? But you zoom in and it's just like, oh, there's like a city down there. I've managed to lose it. There it is. It's pretty crazy. I love it. I think, so there's like a forestation index that every country in the world is kind of judged upon, and it's has something to do with the amount of like hectares of land per person that is like forestation. I don't know. It's got a lot of forest, so it's like the green index basically. It's called something cooler than that, some sort of greenery index. But yeah, Bhutan has like the 16th highest. It's really up there in terms of protecting the environment and a great place to live for that reason. So they care a lot. They care a lot about it. They have a lot of wildlife, especially primates. They have a lot of monkeys in Bhutan, in the foresty areas for sure. And even a couple that could be new species or thought to be either highly endangered or extinct. They have a lot of primate life over there. India House. Oh, you can't go to India House. Aww. Aww. Okay, so let's see here. There are a lot of monasteries. Tango Buddhist College. I wonder if this is where we dropped in somewhere over here. The land is called like the Land of the Thunder Dragon, and the people are like the Thunder People. It's crazy. Their flag has a dragon on it, and it's probably the dopest flag I've ever seen in my life. Oh yeah, I could live in these parts. Whoa, that is the weirdest bit of distortion I've ever seen in my life. What the hell? What's happening right there? It's freaking cool, man. That's freaking cool. Let's check out that Buddhist college if we can. Is this the same dude? Just driving around, doing God's work out here. That is not as good of a view as I thought it would be. I want to find that statue you were talking about. It's not up here, is it? Down there, maybe? Is there a place to drop in here? Nope. There were a ton of the... What are they called? What are the words for it? A lot of, like, fortresses and ruined fortresses. Yeah, that's probably one of them. I'm trying to find the... I saw several names of it as 7. Where do we go? Whoa, okay, let's try this. Whoa, is there more stuff over here? That's not like, oh, is that farms? There's no way we can go over here, right? What? How is this accessible? This is so weird. I love it. Really cool, man. All right. Enough of me just diving around in Street View. Let's take a tour. Let's see it in 4K. This is the beauty of Bhutan 2020. Ultra HD travel video, and this is by One Man Wolfpack. Hey, I'm already subscribed. It's One Man Wolfpack again. So let's see what happens here. That's awesome, dude. He made the cut! We're out here subbing to every travel vlogger. Yeah, pretty much, man. Pretty much. This looks just like a... Other than, you know, the Tibetan and Buddhist flair. I say Tibetan. They'd be so pissed. It looks very like Coloradan. That's freaking sweet though. Did you guys play Far Cry at all? So I think it was Far Cry 4 that was in like Tibet or Nepal. Oh, yeah, I don't know if I mentioned it. They they don't have traffic lights. They don't have a single traffic light. And that's by choice. They want traffic guards. So they're like one of, if not the only country that does not have a single traffic light. They have crossing guards. Been there, won that. Yeah, crazy, right? They were also the first in the world, I think, to vaccinate 2/3 of their citizens against COVID. They did it so fast. They were like #1 on response to that shit. Which might be why, like, you can make a video in 2020 of Bhutan, man. It's crazy. So their monarchy switched to a constitutional monarchy. I want to say in the 90s, late 90s. I could be wrong on the date there, but now their leader can be voted out. their monarch with a 2/3 like Senate or Parliament majority, they can vote out their monarch. And as soon as the guy established that constitutional monarchy, he abdicated the throne and gave it to his son. It seems like they kind of have some pretty cool... I don't know the whole story, so if I call their government pretty cool and they've done atrocious things, I'm sorry. But it seems like they really focus on the environment and the world and people. They're trying to increase right now the happiness index. So they want their people to be happy. It just seems like a really happy place. I don't know. It's like not the happiest place on earth, I don't think, but it seems very serene, very peaceful, and it doesn't sound like they're like a militaristic mindset kind of people at all. I think they have trade relations with 55 countries, so it's not that bustling in terms of trade and economics and stuff, but they just seem like good people, man. It just seems like Bhutan is good people, which is pretty crazy. But yeah, I think I wish we did better. We started off great, but we had 12,000 cases today, double that of yesterday. Oh shit, dude, I had no idea it was spiking again in New Zealand. Yeah, we were really proud of you guys. You guys are killing it. You've got it's New Zealand with the female prime minister, right? With the lady, and she's like killing it. She's doing a great job, from what I understand. Yeah, we could learn a lot from you guys. You guys don't have like guns, right? You guys have like crazy tight gun legislations. Like, people can't have that, right? That for sure we could take away. we need something in place for that. I'm not saying take everybody's guns, but there's got to be a tighter way to catalog and like keep track of that. Like, if there were state-sponsored shooting ranges that mandated like you can keep your guns, but you have to keep them here where we have security and stuff like that. Like, I think we'd be better off, but man, trying to convince my neighbors that is a fool's errand. But man, yeah, I don't know. There's a lot of crazy stuff going on. I almost want to talk about the Ukraine stuff, but I don't think I know enough about the Ukraine stuff to talk about it, and I don't know. I don't know it all, man. I don't know it all. I would like to do some sort of current events. I'm terrible at current events. Are we back? What happened? Did we cut out? But yeah, so I'm not really sure where we'll go. Let's see. I can look up where we're supposed to head on Monday. If you guys kind of want to dive into what's going on in Ukraine, I can look into it and do my best to come up with like a current event story and kind of lay out maybe how it happened, what led to it, and stuff like that. I'll do my best. I'm not great at current events, but I will look into it, because it's important, man. It seems really important. It said stream suspended due to... I wonder if I said the C word and they don't like it. I bet that's what it is. That's funny, man. Don't say it while you're live. Don't say it while you're live. No. That's really funny, man. That's really funny. So if we are in Bhutan, Bolivia. We are in Bolivia on Monday, so that's cool. That'll be fun. Sounds nice. I'd like to go to Bolivia. Sounds like a really pretty place, but yeah, now that I have successfully violated my policy, I think it's time we call it a day. You know, 2 strikes in 1 day. I don't even know what the outcome would be, but I don't want to find out. Thanks for bearing with me as I dipped out for 2 minutes, I guess. But yeah, so that is Bhutan, a really interesting place. I think they're doing a lot of things right in terms of, you know, focusing on their environment and not tearing the world to shit by burning coal and exploiting their landscape like that. So I liked it, man. I think it's really cool. I love that it's nestled in mountains, and I love that they use those mountains to power everything. That's really innovative and just logical, honestly. Innovative logic. But cool people. I'm happy we went there. And Bolivia on Monday. So other than that, wrapping up, free ways you can support the Positive Vibes Club. Whatever channel you stumble across this on, you can follow it. That would be awesome. We have all of the VODs saved on YouTube. So if you want to drop a sub to that YouTube, you can find all of the past VODs. And the more subs, the better. If we hit 100, we can get a custom URL. So we could be YouTube.com/the Positive Vibes Club, which would be dope. We'll get there one day. You can make clips of content, you know, especially on Twitch, and I think Trovo allow clips, so you can make that. That is awesome. It helps me in a couple ways there. You can tell a friend, bring a homie to the show, introduce them to the club, make them a member, and we'll all hang out together. You can also suggest things, you guys. That's a free way you can help improve the show. Be like, what if you did a current events thing on what's happening in Ukraine? And I'd be like, oh, what if I did that? What if I did that? So things like that you can suggest. If you want to see an art project or a particular thing, let me know. If you want to support the show with dollars, you could buy a shirt. You could do exclamation point merch and pick up a hoodie or a shirt or something. We kept the prices pretty low on that, so I make like $2 per item, but they're cheap shirts and they're really cool. So as soon as I get this big paying job, I'm gonna buy myself a suite of shirts, and I'll have one every day of the week. There's also Patreon. You can find us on Patreon. You can do exclamation point Patreon and join the ranks of Jim Tom, the man right now. He's the one. He's the patron. So those are all ways you can support. You can just also hang out here. It's free. Just hang out. But thank you guys for being here. I will see you on Monday. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend. Judd, take it easy, man. Dornellis, thanks for hanging out. YouTube in general, thanks for having me. It's been great. And I'll see you on Monday. Bye, everybody.